whatever we do, change comes. It's coming with the implosion of our Imperium, and it's coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. It's how we cope with this change. Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with a new humility and recreate structures within our own communities for sustainability? Or will we continue to live in illusion? And in a way, it's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it. Ooh. And we're back. And we're back. And we're back. What's up, gangsters? What's up, all my gangsters wearing your grills? We're out here grifting. My voice is all right. I got cough drops. I got sore throat medicine. I got Theraflu. It's sort of working. It's sort of working. Like sort of working, but we're here for the State of the Union address. And right now, there's really not too much going on. So I figured we would start at 6 and see where this one's going. Is my voice all right? I had to turn something off, actually, today. My NVIDIA broadcaster plugin was screwing up a little bit, so we might have a little bit difference in mic, but it looks like we're about getting ready to go, baby. We're going ready to go. Looks like we're getting ready to go.
The President of the United States.
Here we go. The State of the Union. Here comes the President. And they always got the same bitch that's doing the hand thing. They always got the same ASL girl. Like, this chick is everywhere. Honestly, I hope she's getting that good D because she deserves it for all the hand work. I'm just like, I hope he said something hilarious and crazy. That would be fun. That would be fun. Trying these Mucinex cough drops. But I just have a sore throat. I've been talking a lot more than I normally talk. Lunchy, you want to watch the State of the Union? Hey, Papa? Come on, good girl. Oh, hey. Daddy, what are you eating, Daddy? I want one. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, that's one. Take that. Mm-hmm. I thought you wanted it. No, you don't want it? Not after it's been in my mouth? Yeah, we need a drinking game every time this fool says something stupid. Holy shit balls. No one here yet donated $125 fucking dollars. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit balls. Are you kidding me, bro? What? Dude. Grifted it hard is what we're doing right now. Holy crap. He just said grifted. That's all he wanted to say in that one, dude. 120. We just went live for the State of the Union. We got $125. Honestly, you have no idea how much that is helping me right now, because since that's through the Streamlabs page, I can get that today, which means I'm probably not going to, go red in my bank account this month, which is super highly appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. I really do. I really do appreciate it a lot, man. Dude, you guys work hard for your money, and I'm just sitting here doing nothing but trying to give you guys good content. And honestly, that helps out a lot. That helps out a lot. And it's only because I'm a fuck up. Honestly, it's my fault. My fault. You know, we're not playing a character right now. We're just being real. Like, it was my fault. I got fined and shit, ran out of money, but like, damn, dog, you guys coming through for me today. Like, that's all I could ask for. All I could ask for. Now we're probably going to be able to pay the internet bill, the phone bill, and probably have just enough money to get some food tomorrow, which is pretty cool. I mean, we got to wait till the middle of the month, like the 23rd, before we get paid from YouTube. So, you know, that comes in, we can pay the rent that we owe to Cherie, and the rent for next month, and we're all right. We're all right. So thank you. 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 It's awesome. That shit is awesome. It's just awesome. There we go. I just set it up like that. That looks kind of good. Looks all right. What's up, JR Riggs? Dude, look at them clapping for Joe Biden like they even give a shit what this guy's doing. They don't give a shit, dude. They don't give a shit. Like, what's taking so long? Is it like shaking everybody's fucking hand when he's walking up there? Is his handler bringing him in? Is his fucking handler bringing him in? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Sir Gene.
Howdy.
Out of nowhere. What's up, bro?
I couldn't miss this, could I?
No, I didn't think you could. I figured, we just do the State of the Union, watch it, make some commentary. I've been chugging
there. Message on Rumble.
Huh?
I left you a Rumble message.
A Rumble message? What? How did you leave me a message on Rumble?
That's why I was watching.
Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and distinct honor to present to you the President.
Oh, I don't even see any chats on the Rumble. Yeah.
Weird.
I just put O in there, but that's the only chat that I've seen so far.
Thank you. You can smile. It's okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, here we go.
Thank you. Please.
Is he kind of quiet?
A little bit.
Speaker, Madam Vice President.
Oh, that's better.
Our First Lady and Second Gentleman. Good to see you guys up there.
Second gentleman.
Members of Congress.
Damn, Virginia Olsen, thank you so much for that super chat of a pair exaggerating stretching his arms forward, offering a cup of coffee. We appreciate you. Thank you very much, Virginia Olsen.
I may need a court
Thank
order.
you.
She gets to go to the game tomorrow, next week. I have to stay home. Got to work something out here. Members of the Cabinet, leaders of our military, Chief Justice, Associate Justice, and retired Justice of the Supreme Court, and to you, my fellow Americans. I start tonight by congratulating the 118th Congress and the new Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy.
Let me know if that's too loud.
Yeah, I think it's just him, because the applause is loud, but he's quiet. He might want to reboot his computer or something.
Yeah, I don't know. He's going off script.
I don't want to ruin your reputation, but I look forward to working with you.
Do they have super chats enabled for this?
And I want to congratulate the new leader of the House.
We do.
Can Can we send one to Biden?
Minority leader in history, Hakeem Jeffries.
Wait, oh no, not for them. They have a
Yeah,
disabled.
that's what I was asking.
Oh, I thought you meant for us. I was like, yeah, we have
No. We always have super chats.
damn straight we do.
It'd be funny if they did. Black ladies clapping funny.
By the fact I campaigned for him.
I have the closed captions on for my benefit, not yours.
In the
Yeah.
history of the United States Senate, Mitch McConnell. Where are you, Mitch?
My OCD makes me read every word on the screen.
Another, another term as Senate Minority Leader. I think you. This time you have a slightly bigger majority, Mr. Leader. You're the majority leader, but that much bigger.
Making jokes.
I tell you what, I want to give special recognition to someone who I think is going to be considered the greatest speaker in the history of the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi.
Debatable. Highly debatable.
Please.
Greatest asshole, maybe.
Folks, the story of America is a story of progress and resilience, of always moving forward, of never, ever giving up. It's a story unique among all nations. We're the only country that has emerged from every crisis we've ever entered stronger than we got into it. Look, folks, that's what we're doing again. 2 years ago, the economy was reeling. I stand here tonight after we've created, with the help of many people in this room, 12 million new jobs. More jobs created in 2 years than any president's created
Last
in
time I
4
checked,
years.
we're still reeling.
Because of the American people.
Oh, we're in way worse shape. Even if you look at the actual stats.
And 2 years ago, COVID had shut down. Our businesses were closed. Our schools were robbed of so much. And today, COVID no longer controls our lives. And 2 years ago, democracy faced its greatest threats in the Civil War. And today, though bruised,
January
our democracy
6th.
remains unbowed and unbroken.
Yeah, they put down that whole insurrection. It was close.
Yep, but then everybody went back to work from the shutdown.
As we gather here tonight, we're writing the next chapter of the great American story, a story of progress and resilience. When world leaders ask me to define America, and they do, believe it or not, I said I can define it in one word, and I mean this: possibilities. We don't think anything is beyond our capacity. Everything is a possibility. You know, we're often told that Democrats and Republicans can't work together. But over the past 2 years, we've proved the cynics and naysayers wrong. Yes, we disagreed plenty. And yes, there were times when Democrats went alone. But time and again, Democrats and Republicans came together to defend a stronger and safer Europe. It came together to pass once in a generation infrastructure law, building bridges connecting our nation and our people. We came together to pass the most significant law ever, helping victims exposed to toxic burn pits. And in fact,
Is it me, or are the closed captions pre-done?
Oh, it could be.
in fact,
That's what it feels like.
I signed over 300 bipartisan pieces of legislation since becoming president, from reauthorizing the Violence Against Women Act, the Electoral Count Reform Act, the Respect for Marriage Act that protects the right to marry the person you love. And to my Republican friends, if we could work together the last Congress, there's no reason we can't work together and find consensus on important things in this Congress as well. I think
Oh, wow. Half the house really seems to like him.
They love him, man.
Are they standing up?
But I think the people sent us a clear message. Fighting for the sake of fighting, power for the sake of power, conflict for the sake of conflict gets us nowhere. That's always been my vision of our country, and I know it's many of yours. To restore the soul of this nation, to rebuild the backbone of America, America's middle class, and to unite the country. We've been sent here to finish the job, in my view. For decades, the middle class has been hollowed out in more than, and not no one administration, but for a long time. Too many good-paying manufacturing jobs move overseas.
Yeah, I don't know. We
Factories
fucked that
closed
up big
down.
time.
Once thriving cities and towns,
But
many
the
we
captions are
represent
perfect.
became shadows of what they used to be. Along the way, something else we lost: pride.
Yeah, he's just reading the captions.
I ran for president to fundamentally
He's trying
change
to.
things, to make sure our economy works for everyone, so we can all feel that pride in what we do. To build an economy from the bottom up and the middle out, not from the top down. Because when the middle class does well, the poor have a ladder up, and the wealthy still do very well. We all do well.
Sit down,
My
Kamala.
wealthy friends, don't worry, we always do well.
Yes, all the wealthy people do well. Everyone else does bad, though.
Everybody wealthy, stand up.
Kidding me for always quoting my dad, but my dad used to say, "Joey, a job's about."
Do you think they have
lot
a
more
sign
than
that says, like, stand up?
He really would say this. About a lot more than a paycheck.
They might.
It's about dignity. It's about respect. It's about being able to look your kid in the eye and say,
about
"Honey,
diggity.
it's going to be okay," and mean it.
It's about that dignity, but it says dignity right there.
Let's look at the result. We're not finished yet by any stretch of the imagination, but unemployment rate is at 3.4%, a 50-year low.
Oh, that is such a crack shit.
That's just complete bullshit.
A near record unemployment. Near record unemployment for Black and Hispanic workers. We've already created, your help, 800,000 good-paying manufacturing jobs, the fastest growth in 40 years. And where is it written? Where is it written that America can't lead the world in manufacturing? And I don't know where that's written. For too many decades, we imported projects and exported jobs. Now, thanks to what you've all done, we're exporting American products and creating American jobs. Folks, inflation has been a global problem because the pandemic disrupted our supply chains, and Putin's unfair and brutal war in Ukraine disrupted energy supplies.
Unfair, because we're losing.
Blocking all that grain in Ukraine.
Yeah, aren't they losing like a shitload? They have like way more people dead
right now. But we have more to do.
It's about 10 to 1.
But here at home, inflation is coming
10
down.
to 1. Ukraine
here at home, gas prices are
has
down
the 10.
from their peak. Food inflation is coming down, not fast enough.
Actual inflation.
Inflation has fallen every month for the last 6 months, while take-home pay has gone up.
What is that right there? Alternative employment chart?
For the last 2 years, record 10 million
Yeah,
Americans.
all the growth is gone.
Start new businesses, 10 million. And by the way,
now, it's better than it was during COVID.
Every time.
Well, that's just as everybody went back to work mostly.
Every time someone starts a small business, it's an act of hope. And Madam Vice President, I want to thank you for leading that effort to ensure that small businesses have access to capital and the historic laws we enacted that are going to just come into being.
Jeez.
Standing here last year, I shared with you a story of American genius and possibilities. Semiconductors, small computer chips the size of a fingerprint that power everything, from cell phones to automobiles and so much more. These chips were invented in America. Let's get that straight. They were invented in America.
And now we make them overseas because it's cheaper.
40% of the world's chips. In the last several decades, we lost our edge. We're down to only producing 10%. We all saw what happened during the pandemic when chip factories shut down overseas. Today's automobiles need 3,000 chips, each of those automobiles.
Oh, really?
But American automobiles couldn't make enough cars because there weren't enough chips. Car prices went up. People got laid off. So did everything from refrigerators to cell phones. We can never let that happen again. That's why we came together to pass the Bipartisan Chips and Science Act.
Pork, 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 pork.
All pork. Complete pork.
Cell phones got laid off. Exactly.
Yeah, cell phones got laid off, and they didn't even do anything.
But I'm not changing my view. We're going to make sure the supply chain for America begins in America. The supply chain begins in America. We've already created 800,000 new manufacturing jobs without this law, before the law kicks in. With this new law, we're going to create hundreds of thousands of new jobs across the country.
New law that's never going to get passed.
All across the country, throughout not just the coast, but through the middle of the country as well. That's going to come from companies that have announced more than $300 billion in investment in American manufacturing over the next few years. Outside of Columbus, Ohio, Intel is building semiconductor factories on 1,000 acres, literally a field of dreams. It's going to create 10,000 jobs, that one investment, 7,000 construction jobs, 3,000 jobs in those factories once they're finished. They call them factories. Jobs paying an average of $130,000.
10,000 jobs. Ooh.
And many do not require a college degree.
Oh, yes.
Thing? That's like
low
the
skill
McDonald's
jobs. Yeah. Ooh, 10,000 low skill jobs. Awesome.
Yeah. Ooh.
Because we work together, these jobs that people don't have opportunity.
Boo! Did you hear that?
Think about the new homes, the small businesses.
They cut off the booze.
The medium-sized businesses. So much more that's going to be needed to support.
Unless you were the one that made those booze.
3,000 permanent jobs.
Yeah, that was totally me, dude. I was taking a drink.
Talk to mayors and governors.
Well, I don't know. Don't you have a soundboard or some shit?
I do. I have the booze and the ahs on the finger dial.
We're seeing these field of dreams transform to the heartland.
I thought you did.
To maintain the strongest economy in the world, we need the best infrastructure in the world. And folks,
you drinking moonshine over there? Or is that tea?
As you all know,
tea.
We used to be number one in the world in infrastructure. We've sunk to 13th.
Yeah, back when he was elected, we were.
United States of America, 13th in the world in infrastructure, modern infrastructure.
Was it 1950?
Now we're coming back because we came together.
Yeah, NAFTA fucked over U.S. manufacturing big time.
Infrastructure since President Eisenhower's interstate
in the biggest way possible. Yeah, NAFTA, that was bad.
Already we've funded over 20,000 projects, including major airports from Boston to Atlanta to Portland. Projects that are going to put thousands of people to work rebuilding our highways, our bridges, our railroads, our tunnels, ports, airports, clean water, high-speed internet, all across America. Urban, rural, tribal. And folks, we're just getting started.
Yeah, who's we? Most of that is private industry.
Yeah, it's all private industry. We're just getting started, so he's getting the private industry to do that. I highly doubt that.
First in infrastructure, exactly.
And my Republican friends who voted against it as well. But I still get asked to fund the projects in those districts as well. But don't worry. I promised I'd be a president for all Americans. We'll fund these projects.
Not my president.
And I'll see you at the groundbreaking.
Of what? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Groundbreaking of what? And he's just now waiting for applause?
This law will further
he's waiting for the groundbreaking shit to happen.
Like Brent Spence Bridge in Kentucky over the Ohio River, built 60 years ago, badly needed repairs. One of the nation's most congested freight routes, carrying $2 billion worth of freight every single day across the Ohio River. And folks, talking about fixing it for decades, but we're really finally going to get it done. I went there last month with Democrats and Republicans, and from both states, to deliver a commitment of $1.6 billion for this project. And while I was there, I met a young woman named Sarah, who's here tonight. I don't know where Sarah is. Is she up in the box? I don't know.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
How are you? Well, Sarah, for 30 years, I learned, she told me she'd been a proud member of the Iron Workers Local 44, known as
a union.
Known as the Cowboys in the Sky. The folks who built
text Biden a message.
the Cincinnati skyline. Sarah said she can't wait.
Yeah, how much do you think
Be
that's going to
10 stories
cost?
above the Ohio River, building that new bridge. God bless her.
Maybe we should text him a
That's
message.
pride.
You suck.
Cats are also
From
really
Griftcast.
Holy
pride.
shit, we just got a new member, John Barton.
Nice.
Welcome to the Griftcast IRL. Thanks for becoming a monthly paying member. Them are the best kind. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So every child in America,
That's
every child in
groundbreaking.
America can drink the water.
John Barton,
instead of having
you're a
permanent
G.
damage.
Thank him in the chat.
Look,
Welcome to the new member.
Welcome.
we're making sure. We're making sure that every community in America has access to affordable high-speed internet. No parent should have to drive by McDonald's parking lot to help them do their homework online with their kids, which many thousands were doing across the country.
What?
And when we do
Yeah, that's the thing. They've been putting that out for a while.
Criticize this, but I make no excuses.
Do your homework at McDonald's?
Buy America.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to buy America.
Doing your homework at McDonald's because you don't have Wi-Fi? The internet? Because your parents are
And it's totally
bad?
I mean,
totally
who doesn't have internet in this day and age?
Poor people?
Buy America has been the law since 1933.
Shit, I almost didn't have internet this month.
I thought they had free internet.
Have fought to get around it.
No, they don't.
Not anymore. Tonight, I'm announcing new standards that require all construction materials used in federal infrastructure projects to be made in America.
Oh my God.
So the sand has to be made in America. Got it.
So wait, what? The sand, you said?
Yeah. Sand, construction
So
material.
sand and everything, all the other shit we need? Like, yeah, because
Sand,
we can
water,
totally do that.
concrete.
Concrete, steel,
Lumber,
lumber.
glass, drywall,
Glass.
fiber optic cable. And on my watch, American roads, bridges, and American highways are going to be made with American products as well. Folks, economic
Oh,
plans
really?
are investing in places and people that have been forgotten. So many of you listen to me tonight. I know you feel it. So many of you felt like you've just simply been forgotten. Amid the economic upheaval of the past 4 decades,
What the hell?
too many people have been left
Yeah,
behind.
to say
Like they're invisible.
$18.21 billion in minerals,
Maybe
oils,
you
and
watch
fossil
the film.
fuels.
I can't make it smaller. Can you make that window smaller?
You remember them, don't you? The folks at home remember them. You wonder whether the path even exists anymore.
Yeah, it was just full screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just showing there you go.
Well, that's why
This is showing imports from
That's
Russia.
why
This is
we're
just from
building
Russia
an economy
into the U.S.
where no one's left behind. Jobs are coming back.
Looks like a lot.
Pride is coming back.
Mhm.
Because choices we made.
They're
the last
gearing
several
up for a
years.
wartime economy.
You know, this is.
Yep.
That's the only reason you bring
blue-collar
manufacturing
blueprint
back.
to rebuild America and make a real difference in your
Well,
life.
main reason.
For example, too many of you lay in bed at night like my dad did, staring at the ceiling, wondering what in God's names happens if your spouse gets cancer or your child gets deadly ill or something happens to you. What are you going to get money to pay for those medical bills? Or you're going to have to sell the house or try to get a second mortgage on it. I get it. With the Inflation Reduction Act that I signed into law, we're taking
such
on
a crock.
powerful interests to bring healthcare costs
Such a
down
crock.
so you can sleep better at night with more security. You know, we pay more for prescription drugs than any nation in the world.
Because you
Say it
guys
again.
allow the
We
fucking
pay
drug
more for
companies to charge
prescription
more
drugs
than any other
nation
place in the
on
world.
earth.
Mhm.
For example,
And when
1 in 10 Americans has diabetes. Many of you in this chamber do, and in the audience.
didn't Joe Biden raise the
Every
price of
day,
diabetes
millions of
medication
insulin
by
controlled
like
drugs
500% when he came into fucking
So they
office?
can literally stay
Yep.
alive
He canceled Trump's
Been around
executive
for
order.
100 years.
Yep, he canceled Trump's
The guy who
executive
invented
order
giving
and
them
left
fat
it.
eggs, He wanted it to be available for everyone. It cost the drug companies roughly $10 a vial to make that insulin. Packaging it all,
Yeah.
you make it up to $13.
Mhm.
But Big
Oh
Pharma
shit, we just got a super
has been
chat.
unfairly charging people
Sweet.
hundreds of
Hey,
dollars.
Denaya,
$400 to $500 a
$9.99.
month.
Corn Pop got
Making
first
Corn
row.
Not anymore.
Well, thanks for Corn Pop.
Not anymore.
We're just waiting for that thing to pop. Thanks a lot, the Theta Naya, for that generous super chat. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Many things that we
Wait,
did
wrong one.
are only now coming to fruition. We said we were doing this, and we said we passed the law to do it, but people didn't know because the law didn't take effect until January 1 of this year. We capped the cost of insulin at $35 a month.
That is such bullshit. That's just for Medicare.
Just for Medicare only. Not even anybody else. Not even anybody else.
I'm sure you're getting the same
Core
calls.
Pop was a good guy.
Look,
changed my mind.
Of other Americans who do not or are not on Medicare, including 200,000 young people with type 1 diabetes and need this insulin to stay alive. Let's finish the job this time. Let's cap the cost of insulin for everybody at $35.
Isn't that what fucking Trump's executive order did?
Yeah, that literally was, yeah.
That's exactly what Trump did.
I mean, if they manage to do that, I'll be a happy camper because I'm paying way the fuck more than that right now.
For diabetes medication?
For insulin, yeah.
Oh, you're diabetic.
You're going to do very well.
Oh, yeah.
This law also
I'm old and fat, dude.
On the 2025.
Yeah, if you're old and fat, you're usually diabetic.
Usually.
Out-of-pocket drug costs for seniors.
I'm young and fat, pre-diabetic for sure.
Well, you're kind of middle-aged and fat.
More than $2,000, no matter how
Not that
much.
young.
Yeah, I'm like a middle-aged man.
You all know it. Many of you, like many in my family, have cancer. You know the drugs can range from $10, $11, $14, $15,000 for the cancer drugs. If drug prices rise faster than inflation, drug companies are going to have to pay.
Another super chat. This is elder abuse.
He should be in better sleep. He should be.
Finally giving Medicare.
He really should be.
Negotiate drug prices. Bringing down prescription drug costs doesn't just save seniors money. It cuts the federal deficit by billions
Oh, does it
of
cut the
dollars.
federal deficit?
By
Thanks to
hundreds of billions
Rediffusion.
of dollars. Because these prescription drugs are drugs purchased by Medicare to keep their commitment to the seniors. Well, guess what? Instead of paying $400 or $500 a month, you're paying $15. That's a lot of savings for the federal government. And by the way, why would we want that? Now, some members here are threatening, and I know it's not an official party position, so I'm not going to exaggerate, but threatening to repeal the Inflation Reduction Act. As my coach.
Yeah, fuck yeah, they should.
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
As my football coach used to say, not in the year. Make no mistake.
They just cut it out again.
To raise the cost of prescription drugs, I will veto it.
What?
Look, I'm pleased to say more Americans have health insurance now than a record 16 million people are enrolled in the Affordable Care Act. And thanks to the law I signed last year, saving millions or saving $800 a year on their premiums.
Boo.
By the way, that law was written and the benefit expires in 2025. So my plea to some of you, at least in this audience, let's finish the job and make these savings permanent. Expand coverage of Medicaid.
No.
Look, the Inflation Reduction Act is also the most significant investment ever in climate change. Ever.
Climate change while we're in a freeze. Tight.
All the way up to the Canadian border. More timber has been burned that I've observed from helicopters than the entire state of Missouri.
He's observed from helicopters? What?
Not a problem.
Yeah, I guess he's a helicopter surfer now.
Recovery.
Been flying around looking at timber.
I have no idea what that means, but I like it.
That are able to weather major storms and not prevent those forest fires. Roads and water systems withstand the next big flood. Clean energy to cut pollution and create jobs in communities often left behind. We're going to build 500,000 electric vehicle charging stations installed across the country by tens
Yeah,
of
except
thousands.
California is telling people not to plug their cars in.
And we're helping families save more than $1,000 a year with tax credits to purchase electric vehicles and efficient appliances, energy-efficient appliances. Historic conservation efforts to be responsible stewards of our land. Let's face reality. The climate crisis doesn't care if you're in a red or blue state. It's an existential threat. We have an obligation, not to ourselves, but to our children and grandchildren, to confront it. I'm proud of how America at last is stepping up to the challenge.
Okay, I'm going to pop another window up shortly here.
Wow. But guess what? No, we do. But there's so much more to do. We got to finish the job. We pay for these investments in our future by finally making the wealthiest and biggest corporations begin to pay their fair share. Just begin.
Grift cakes would be good, but it's hard to sell food.
I'm a capitalist.
Grift cakes?
Fair. I think a lot of you at home agree with me and many people that you know.
This is where we are in the global temperature right now compared to the last 1,500 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think that we're... Years. Yeah, we're definitely not worried about global warming. We're definitely worried about global cooling.
Mm-hmm.
Cooling. In 2020, 55 of the largest corporations in America, the Fortune 500, made $40 billion in profits.
And they're all your friends, Joe.
0 in federal taxes? 0? Folks, it's simply not fair. But now, because of the law,
he's talking about Raytheon, right?
$1 billion companies have to pay a minimum of 50%.
He's talking about the weapon manufacturers.
15%. That's less than a nurse pays. And I need to be crystal clear. I said at the very beginning, under my plans, as long as I'm president, nobody earning less than $400,000 will pay an additional penny in taxes. Nobody, not one penny.
I'll let you know when I do my taxes.
Well, let's finish the job.
No shit.
More to do. We have to reward work, not just wealth. Pass my proposal for the billionaire minimum tax. You know, there's 1,000 billionaires in America. It's up from about 600 in the beginning. But no billionaire should be paying a lower tax rate than a school teacher or firefighter. I mean it. Think about it. I mean,
what does that mean? A billionaire doesn't have to work. The school teacher has to work.
Yeah, it's completely different.
It's called income tax. If the billionaire doesn't have to earn income.
Think about it. Have you noticed Big Oil just reported its profits, record profits? Last year they made $200 billion in the midst of a global energy crisis.
That's a lot.
I think it's outrageous. Why? They invested too little of that profit to increase domestic production. And when I talk to a couple of them, they say, we're afraid you're going to shut down all the oil wells, all the oil refineries anyway, so why should we invest in them? I said, we're going to need oil.
Yeah, we're going to have to rewatch this bit. I think he told Musk he should go to Mars.
And beyond that.
He did.
We're going to need it.
Jesus.
Production. If they had, in fact, invested in the production to keep gas prices down, instead, they used the record profits to buy back their own stock, rewarding their CEOs and shareholders. Corporations ought to do the right thing. That's why I propose we quadruple the tax on corporate stock buybacks and encourage long-term investments. They'll still make considerable profit. Let's finish the job and close the loopholes that allow very wealthy to avoid paying their taxes. Instead of cutting the number of audits for wealthy taxpayers, I just signed a law to reduce the deficit by $114 billion by cracking down on wealthy tax cheats. That's being fiscally responsible.
Oh, is it?
In the last 2 years,
yeah, they made $100 billion in profit last year.
Cut the deficit by more than $1.7
That's a lot of money.
trillion. the largest deficit reduction in American history. Under the previous administration, the American deficit went up 4 years in a row. Because those record deficits, no president added more to the national debt in any 4 years than my predecessor. Nearly 25% of the entire national debt that took over 200 years to accumulate was added by just one administration alone, the last one. They're the facts. Check it out.
That's
Check it
not
out.
true at
How
all.
did Congress respond to that debt? They did the right thing. They lifted the debt ceiling 3 times without preconditions or crisis. They paid American bills to prevent an economic disaster to the country. So tonight I'm asking the Congress to follow suit. Let's commit here tonight to the full faith and credit of the United States of America will never, ever be questioned. So some of my Republican friends want to take the economy hostage. I get it, unless I agree to their economic plans. All of you at home should know what those plans are. Instead of making the wealthy pay their fair share, some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security to sunset. I'm not saying it's a majority. Let me give you.
It's totally up, but
anybody who doubts
that's
it,
maybe 15%.
contact my office.
20?
Yeah, maybe 15%,
I'll give you a copy.
maybe 20%.
I'll give you a copy of the
And
And
look at
most
that huge
of the
jump because of
pandemic.
COVID.
These
Yeah.
Congress doesn't vote. Well, I'm glad to see you. And I tell you, I enjoy conversion. You know, it means that
Conversion.
Conversion?
Congress doesn't keep the programs the way they are.
That's
They go
actually
where
what he
other
meant to say,
You
Republicans
mean
apparently.
conversation? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he
I don't
meant
think
to
it's
say in
even
his
a
conversation.
significant- But it's being proposed by individuals. I'm not politely not naming them, but it's being proposed by some of you. Look.
I love pushing that button.
Are you pushing a button?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Folks,
I thought
I've
that was
been as
actually
the booing.
you fucker. I thought that was them, you fucker.
It's me.
so folks, as we
You
all
got me
apparently
good.
agree, Social Security and Medicare is off the books now, right? They're not to be started. All right. I'm ready. We got unanimity.
Honestly, the girl that does the hands thing, she looks like she's pretty great in the sack with all the faces she'd be
I
making.
know, right? I totally was thinking that.
Like mine for millions of seniors, Americans have to pay
And I mean,
to
she's
the-
pretty good with her hands, so
So
She's
tonight,
handy.
let's all agree. And apparently
She's pretty emotive, too. Look at that mouth.
Mm-hmm. No one here
What the
yet.
hell?
No, I don't have a soundboard. No, I don't have a soundboard.
Stand up and show
Too
them.
many audio
Will not cut
programs
Social
fuck
Security.
shit up.
We will not cut Medicare.
I have like an internet
Those benefits
soundboard.
belong to the American people. They earned it. And if
Mhm.
anyone tries to cut Social Security, which apparently no one's going to do, and if anyone tries to cut Medicare, I'll stop them. I'll veto it.
Like usually, I
Look,
just go to the
I'm not gonna allow them to take
myinstance.com.
away, be taken away. Not today, not tomorrow. Next month, when I offer my fiscal plan, I ask my Republican friends to lay down their plan as well.
Hello there.
I really mean it. Let's sit down together and discuss our mutual plans together.
Oh, hell no.
Let's do that.
Drink every time I believe they
I
booed.
can tell you,
Mm-hmm.
Son of a
the plan I'm going to
bitch.
show you is going to cut the deficit by another $2 trillion. And it won't cut a single bit of Medicare or Social Security. In fact, they're extending Medicare trust fund at least 2 decades. That's what the next part. How do we make this well, not raise tax on anyone making under 400 grand, but we'll pay for it the way we talked about tonight by making sure that the wealthy and big corporations pay their fair share. Look. Here's the deal. They aren't just taking advantage of the tax code. They're taking advantage of you, the American consumer. Here's my message to all of you out there. I have your back. We're already preventing Americans from receiving surprise medical bills, stopping $1 billion surprise bills per month so far. We're protecting
That's a lot.
seniors' life savings by cracking down on nursing homes that commit fraud, endanger patient safety, prescribe drugs that are not needed. Millions of Americans can now save thousands of dollars because they can finally get a hearing aid over the counter without a prescription.
Okay, that's bullshit. That I know about.
Very
Adam Curry
bullshit.
talked about it.
Capitalism.
They reclassified
Competition.
audio amplifiers to call them hearing aids now. Used to be a medical device. It's not a medical device anymore.
Last year, I cracked down with the help of
didn't know
many
that.
of you on foreign shipping companies.
Yeah, I didn't
that
either.
would pay higher prices for every good coming into the country. I signed a bipartisan bill to cut shipping costs by 90%, helping American farmers, businessmen, and consumers. Let's finish the job. Pass the bipartisan legislation to strengthen antitrust enforcement and prevent big online platforms from giving their own products an unfair advantage. My administration is also taking on junk fees, those hidden surcharges too many companies use to make you pay more. For example, we're making airlines show you the full ticket price up front, refund your money if your flight is canceled or delayed. We reduced exorbitant bank overdrafts by saving consumers more than $1 billion a year.
Oop,
We're
what
cutting
happened?
credit card late fees.
I don't know. Did you lose
by
the feed?
75%.
I don't see his
$30
window
to
anymore.
$8.
Oh, I must
There
have
we go.
accidentally clicked the stop
Look.
sharing button.
Junk fees may not matter to the very wealthy, but they matter to most other folks.
It's not doubling, right?
I grew up in, like many of you
Nope.
did.
Okay,
They
good.
add up to hundreds of dollars a month. They make it harder for you to pay your bills or afford that family trip. I know how unfair it feels when a company overcharges you and gets away with it. Not anymore. We've written a bill to stop it all. It's called the Junk Fee Prevention Act. We're going to ban surprise resort fees.
Junk
that
fee?
hotels charge
What?
on your bill. Those fees can cost
Oh?
up to $90 a
Called.
night.
Oh, that's the
Whoa.
name of the bill.
Even
That means that-
resorts.
That means in Vegas I won't have to pay those fucking fees
The
anymore.
idea
They'll just raise the normal rates.
phone company
Yeah, I know, but
can
I won't have to
charge
pay the fee
you
anymore.
$200 or more
Yeah.
if you decide to
So
switch
now I
to
just
another
know how much it
provider.
costs.
Give me a break.
And then I don't
Yeah.
have to add 35
We can
fucking
stop
dollars.
service fees.
Yeah.
Tickets to
But
concerts.
parking will be
sporting
60.
events. Make companies disclose all of
Yeah,
up front.
$60 a night for your
And we'll
car.
prohibit airlines from
Fuck.
charging $50 round trip for family just to be able to sit together. Baggage fees are bad enough. Airlines can't treat the child like a piece of baggage. Americans are tired of being. We're tired of being played for suckers. So pass the Junk Fee Prevention Act so companies stop ripping us off. For
He's
too
going to
long,
nationalize shit?
workers have been
I
getting
guess.
I should have known this, but I didn't a few years ago. 30 million workers have to sign non-compete agreements for the jobs they take. 30 million. So a cashier at a burger place can't walk across town and take the same job at another burger place and make a few bucks more. It just changed.
What?
That is bullshit.
They
That
just
is total
changed
The
bullshit.
fuck?
Closed it.
What the fuck? That's
That
the
was
most
part of it.
un-American.
non-competes work.
But not anymore. We're banning those agreements so companies have to compete for workers and pay them what they're worth.
They're banning non-compete agreements?
Yeah, they can't do that.
And I must tell you, this is bound to get a response from our friends.
Well, I guess Steve Crowder will be happy, huh?
Yeah, Crowder would be really happy.
Yeah.
Now he's going to have to think of some other way of keeping his workers quiet.
Pass the PRO Act. Because business have a right. Workers have a right to form a union.
Unions? Like, dude, we're
Let's
not
guarantee
communists,
all
bro.
Workers have a living wage. Let's make sure working parents can afford to raise a family with sick days, paid family medical leave, affordable child care.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like
Enable
nationalization to me.
millions of more people to go
Well,
and stay
and saying all this while the inflation rate is crazy high, it's ridiculous anyway.
gave tens of millions of parents some breathing room and cut child poverty in half to the lowest level in history.
And
By the
working
way,
wage is going to be $60 an hour before too long.
increase productivity,
The
Yeah,
living wage.
economic growth.
and like
So let's
Who's going
finish
to
the
be able to
job.
make that? Who's going to be able to pay
Give
that
more
shit?
families access to affordable quality housing.
I mean, right
What are
now it's
McDonald's
like
paying where
20
you're
bucks.
at?
In their homes, the care
It's
they need to do
$14
so.
an hour.
Let's give more breathing room to
As
millions
in
of
Seattle last year,
looking after their
it's
loved
$20
ones.
an hour signs up at
Pass
McDonald's.
my plan so we get
Shit, I
seniors
would
and
work at
people with
McDonald's for 20
disabilities
bucks
the
an
home care
hour.
and services they need. And support the workers
Got to make
who
at
are
least
doing
20
God's
bucks
work.
an hour.
Mm-hmm.
These plans are fully paid for, and we can afford to do them. Restoring the dignity of work means
Didn't you
making.
just get done telling us that we have the biggest budget deficit ever right now?
You know, when we made
Mhm.
public education,
And now he wants to spend
12
money?
years of university
Now he wants to spend
in the
more.
last century, we made the best educated, best paid. We became the best educated, best paid nation in the world. But the rest of the world's caught up. It's caught up. Jill, my wife, who teaches full time, has an expression. I hope I get it right, kid.
Jill's going, I
Any
haven't
nation
taught for
that
30 years.
out-educates us is going to outcompete us.
She's got it
Any
saying,
nation
though.
that out-educates is going to outcompete us.
Mhm.
Folks, we all know 12 years of education is not enough to win the economic competition of 21st century.
Where you're at, Del Taco pays $20
You wanna have the best educated
401k free
workforce,
food.
Let's finish the
Uh,
job.
fuck- Fucking
Wait,
sign
free
me up.
food? That's a deal.
Sign me
Providing
fucking up.
access to preschool for 3
Can I
and 4
sleep
years
at Del
old.
Taco?
Studies show that children who go to
Sleep in your
preschool
car.
are 50%
Sleep in my car,
more
stream
likely
from my
to finish
car.
high school and go on to earn a 2 or 4 year degree, no matter their background they came from. Let's give public school
Nah, man.
teachers
People
a
keep
raise.
sending super chats. We don't have to do
So
that,
he
though.
wants to send everybody to college for free and give all public school teachers a raise.
Yes. And I don't know where they're going to get all the money for this. Who they're
Yeah.
going to charge.
They're
Oh,
just gonna
right.
print it.
Yeah.
Increasing Pell Grants. And connect students to career opportunities starting in high school. Provide access to 2 years of community college. The best career training in America, in addition to being a pathway to a 4-year degree. Let's offer every American a path to a good career, whether they go to college or
Did he
not.
say a path to a good grift?
He said good grade, but I think
Oh,
it's
I heard grift, man.
The COVID crisis.
A path to a good grift.
I love me a path of good drift.
Uh-huh.
Shutting down everything. Let's recognize how far we came in the fight against the pandemic itself. While the virus is not gone, thanks to the resilience of the American people and the ingenuity of medicine, we've broken the COVID grip on us. COVID deaths are down by 90%. We've saved millions of lives and opened up our country. We opened our country back up. And soon we'll end the public health emergency. But
It should have ended it already.
that's called a public health emergency. But we'll remember the toll and pain that's never going to go away. More than 1 million Americans lost their lives to COVID. 1 million. Families grieving. Children orphaned. Empty chairs at the dining room table constantly reminding you that she used to sit there. Remembering them, we remain vigilant. We still need to monitor dozens of variants and support new vaccines and treatments. So Congress needs to fund these efforts and keep America safe. And
I mean,
as
this
we
is the
emerge
longest I've
from
heard
this
Joe
crisis,
Biden talk in a long time.
It's been a while.
we're also got to double down on prosecuting criminals who stole relief money meant to keep workers and small businesses afloat. Before I came to office, you remember, during that campaign, the big issue was about inspector generals who would protect taxpayers' dollars who were sidelined. They were fired. Many people said we don't need them. And fraud became rampant. Last year, I told you the watchdogs are back. Since then, we've recovered billions of taxpayers' dollars. Now let's triple the anti-fraud strike force going after these criminals, double the statute of limitations on these crimes, and crack down on identity fraud by criminal syndicates stealing billions of dollars.
Wait, which crimes? I wasn't paying attention.
Fraud crimes from criminal syndicates
The data shows
in the banking area with
for every
loans
dollar
and
we
shit.
put into fighting fraud, the taxpayers get back at least
Tax
10
fraud.
times as much. It matters. It matters. Look,
I'm surprised they let him say that. His buddies aren't going to like that.
Spike in violent
No,
crime
they're
in
definitely not
2020,
going to like it at all.
the first year of the pandemic.
So you know they're
We
trying to
have
get
an
rid of him.
obligation to make sure all people are safe.
Mm-hmm.
Safety depends on public trust, as all of us know. But too often that trust is violated. Joining us tonight are the parents of Tyree Nichols. Welcome.
Why are they here?
Oh, there you go. Roll them out for sympathy.
Roll out the Tyree Nichols family. Let's see them. Show them to me.
All those black racist cops that killed them in a predominantly black city. Yep.
We had to bury Tyree last
Damn
week.
racist cops.
Mhm.
Black racist cops.
As many of you personally know, there's no words to describe the heartache or grief of losing a child. But imagine.
I mean, Joe Biden would know how to describe it. He's lost one.
Yeah.
So how could he not describe it?
Came home from walking down the street, playing in the park, or just driving a car. Most
Well,
of
he
us
does have one dead kid and one crack addict kid.
have to talk
So they're basically both dead then.
that brown and black parents have had to have with their children. Bo, Hunter, Ashley, my children. I never had to have the talk with them. I never had to tell them if a police officer pulls you over, turn your interior lights on right away.
Yeah. Definitely did not have a talk about that with Hunter.
Don't reach for your license.
Definitely not. Hunter seems
Keep
to be
your
like,
hands on
fuck
the steering
police.
wheel.
Yeah.
My parents didn't tell me about how to deal with the
Every
cops.
single time.
I just watched
Keep that in the
cops
car.
on TV and did
Uh-huh.
whatever those
Here's
people
what
didn't
Tyree's
do.
mother shared with me when I spoke to her.
It did the
And I asked her
opposite.
how she finds the courage
Now,
to
my
carry
parents said, you know, if you
Is that
ever get
Bono?
brought back home,
out her
Is that
son,
fucking Bono?
a beautiful
oh,
soul,
it might be, yeah.
and something good will
He's
come.
in
of it.
Congress, isn't he?
What?
Imagine
Looks
how
like
much
Bono.
courage and carry that
It
takes.
does look like Bono.
It's up to
Why
us,
the fuck is Bono
all
there?
of us. We all want the same thing.
Let me ask.
Neighborhoods free of violence. Law enforcement who earns the community's trust. Just as every cop, when they pin on that badge in the morning, has a right to be able to go home at night, so does everybody else out there.
He is.
Our children
Bono is at the State of the Union.
have the right to come home safely.
Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh,
Equal protection.
Bono,
Under
random
the law
Bono
is a
sighting.
covenant we
With
have
that
with each
dude.
other in America.
You can't really miss
We
him.
know
Oh yeah, that is him. Look at that.
police officers put their lives on the line every single night and day. And we know we ask them in many cases to do too much to be counselors, social workers, psychologists, responding to drug overdoses, mental health crises, and so much more. In one sense, we ask much too much of them. I know most cops and their families are good, decent, honorable people, the vast majority. But they risk
So Bono sitting next to Paul Pelosi.
and they risk
Mhm.
their
Paul
lives.
Pelosi is to the
Every
left
time
side
they
of
put that
Bono
shield
on his
on.
left
Mhm.
arm.
But what happened to Tyree in Memphis happens too often. We have to do better. Give law enforcement the real training they need. Hold them to higher standards.
Oh, was that the problem that the the cops weren't trained on how
We
not
also
to
need
kill
to
a dude when they stop him?
Address the growing mental
I
health,
guess.
substance abuse challenges.
It seems like
More
they were
resources,
perfectly trained and they
reduce
just beat the
violent
shit
crime
out of
and
that
gun
guy.
They pretty much beat the shit out of him.
Program.
I've seen way too many videos in the last few months of cops kicking somebody with their feet who is on the ground.
All this can help prevent violence in the first place. When police officers or police departments violate the public trust, they must be held accountable.
Yeah, we must tell
I
Joe
agree with
Biden.
that.
With the support
I mean,
He
yeah, we
definitely
should
needs to be held accountable.
be holding people
support.
accountable.
of the families of victims,
Like Bono's trying to figure out whether he should stand up or not.
I signed an
See the
executive
Asian guy next to him?
federal
Yeah,
law
who's that?
That's the guy
Banning-
that stopped the California dude that was.
Another
trying to
key
kill
element
everybody.
Oh.
of the Floyd Act.
Wow.
So they'll probably roll him out in a little bit.
Words of
Speaking
power
of Bono.
true. Something good
Yeah.
must come from this.
Nice.
Something good.
David Houston, aka Bono,
Oh,
appears
like the
3 times on
girls.
the flight
Mhm.
logs of Epstein Island.
Yeah.
Oh, and those girls
All of us.
definitely seem to be underage.
Uh,
Your favorite, allegedly.
yeah. Allegedly.
And thanks for the super chat from Mr. No One Here. You have $5.
hey,
This
yeah.
State of the Union needs some clown music playing softly in the background.
Need to
Need
rise.
something.
I can do that.
We can't turn away. Let's do what we know in our hearts that we need to do. Let's come together to finish the job. Do something. Do something. That was the plea of parents who lost their children in Uvalde. I met with every one of them. Do something about gun violence. Thank God.
That better?
Thank God we did.
Just
There you
slightly
go.
in the background.
Passing the most sweeping gun safety
I kind of
law.
like that. Just keep that going the whole time.
That
Little
includes
clown
things
music behind the Biden speech.
the majority of responsible gun owners already support.
I'm going to put a
Enhanced
playlist
background
on.
checks for 18 to 21 years old. Red flag laws, keeping guns out of the hands of people who are a danger to themselves and others. But we know our work is not done.
You're very welcome.
Joining us tonight is Brandon Say, a
Mhm.
26-year-old hero. Brandon put his college dreams on hold to be at his mom's side. His mom's side when she was dying from cancer.
Oh, that poor kid's named Brandon.
Brandon?
Brandon-
That's the Dark
Mhm.
Brandon right there. We found him.
Uh-huh.
And he's getting
Yeah.
to hang out with Bono.
Yeah.
Bono doesn't even seem to be looking at him. He's just like, yeah,
Bono's
this is
looking
cool.
like a grandma.
Hanging out with
by
Bono.
grandparents. 2 weeks ago,
Dude, if that was my friend Adam, he'd be shitting
Lunar
himself.
New Year celebration. We
He
heard the
loves
studio
Bono.
door close.
Swear to God,
We saw
you just
him
got
really standing
pictures and
in
shit like on his
Really?
wall or whatever, all kinds of
Automatic
merch and
pistol
shit.
We thought
It's a
he was gonna
little
die.
weird, but
We
I
thought
respect
about
it.
people inside.
Hmm.
And that
It's like when you
instant
told me you had a
found
bunch of
courage to
freaking
act and wrestle the
track
semi-automatic
suits, and I was
pistol
just
away
like,
from the gunman who had already
it's weird,
killed
but
11 people in another dance studio. 11.
I respect it.
They're comfortable.
It's time we do the same. Banned assault weapons now.
Oh,
Ban them
motherfucker.
Once and for
Boo!
all.
Motherfucker, boo! 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 You son of a bitch!
Hmm. Asian kids looking around like, don't really want to be here right now.
Ban was law. Mass shootings went down. After we let it expire in the Republican administration, mass shootings tripled. Let's finish the job and ban these assault
Oh, that
weapons.
is total lie.
Let's also come
Yeah,
together and integrate.
what job?
Yeah,
Make it a
mass shootings
bipartisan issue
have
once
been
again.
going down every year.
Watch, they're about to go up again.
We
Mhm.
know we now have a record number of personnel working to secure the border, arresting 8,000
Do we now?
smugglers, seizing over 23,000 pounds of fentanyl in just the last several months.
I
We
need my
launched a
drugs.
new border plan last month. Unlawful migration from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela has come down 97% as a consequence of that.
Yeah, because they're all going through Mexico now.
Won't be fixed until Congress
They're not
acts.
going
Yeah,
by
'cause it's
sea,
easier.
they're going by land.
Comprehensive
You saw that
immigration
photo I
reform.
sent you.
Yeah, they just
Passed my
literally
plan to
crossing
provide
over the
equipment
border.
and
That's how they've been doing
they're
it
like
for years.
standing in line, literally outside the border.
And a pathway to citizenship for dreamers, those on temporary status, farm workers, essential workers. Here in the People's House, it's our duty to protect all the people's rights and freedoms. Congress must restore the right and the Congress must restore the right
Did he lose his place?
taken away in Roe v. Wade and protect Roe v. Wade. Give every woman a constitutional right. The Vice President and I are doing everything to protect access to reproductive health care and safeguard patient safety. Well, already more than a dozen states are enforcing extreme abortion bans. Make no mistake about it. If Congress passes a national ban, I will veto it.
Wow.
But let's also pass the Bipartisan Equality Act to ensure LGBTQ Americans, especially transgender young people, can live with safety and dignity.
But what about all the rest of the kids?
Mhm.
Why are we going to make a protected
Our
class?
strength is not just
of weirdos.
the example
Chris
of our
is currently
power,
at the border.
power of our example. Let's remember
Not
the
live,
world's
but
watching.
like a
Not
couple
live,
days
but within the last 2 days,
Again,
yeah.
1 year ago, just days after Vladimir Putin unleashed his
United
brutal attack
States-Mexico
against
border.
Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
Murderous assault.
Nah,
Both
man,
sides
but we got the border
Most of
unlocked,
those are
dog.
not Mexicans in that line. It's just that's the most convenient way to get in the country.
for the ages.
Look at
Test
that.
for America. Test for the world.
They're just
Would you
lining
stand
up.
It's not a line through the border crossing. It's just a line across the river into the country.
At this point, they're not even stopping them before they get into the country.
No, they
just
can't
grab
do
them.
anything about it.
Keeps peace and prevents open
They got little
season.
fires going for warmth.
Threatens our prosperity.
So they could dry off after they get out of the water.
1 year later, we know the answer. Yes, we would, and we did.
It's insane.
Absolutely insane.
And together, we did what America always does at our best. We led. We united NATO. We built a global coalition. We stood against Putin's aggression. We stood with the Ukrainian people. Tonight, we're once again joined by Ukrainian's ambassador to the United States. She represents not just her nation, but the courage of her people.
Oh, did you see this?
Our ambassador is here, united. We're united in our support of your country. Will you stand so we can all take a look at it?
See what?
Sari got that shit playing on her house.
Because we're going to stand with you as long as it takes.
I like it.
Our nation is working for more freedom, more dignity, more peace, not just in Europe, but everywhere. Before I came to office, the story was about how the People's Republic of China was increasing its power and America was failing in the world.
Yeah, can you believe that Cherie's got that playing on her sign in the background?
And I made in my
Playing
personal
what?
conversations, which have been many.
What I'm showing on the screen?
It just looks like a black box to me.
But I will make no apology.
I can't
I'm playing a
really see
video.
it.
We're
Are
investing
you? Yeah, I can't see it.
America stronger. Investing in American innovation and industries that will define the future that China intends to be dominating. Investing in our alliances and working with our allies to protect advanced technologies so they will not be used against us. Modernizing our military to safeguard stability and deter aggression. Today, we're in the strongest position in decades to compete with China or anyone else in the world. Anyone else in the world. And I'm committed. I'm committed to work with China where we can advance American interests and benefit the world. But make no mistake about it. As we made clear last week, if China threatens our sovereignty, we will act. Look, let's be clear. Winning the competition should unite all of us. We face serious challenges across the world. But in the past 2 years, democracies have become stronger, not weaker. Autocracies have grown weaker, not stronger. Name me a world leader who changed places with Xi Jinping. Name me one. Name me one.
Change places. What?
Change places?
What the hell is he talking about?
I have no fucking idea. He's going off the rails. It's been an hour.
Yeah.
So the chugs are starting to wear off.
Look, the bridges we're forming between partners in the Pacific and those in the Atlantic.
He's even getting
Those
quieter.
who bet against America are learning how wrong they are. It's never, ever been a good bet to bet against America. Never.
It's never been a good bet to bet against America.
Mm-hmm. Somebody saying the sign language person is signing "sent help."
When I came to office, most assured that bipartisanship assumed was impossible, but never believed it. That's why a year ago I offered a unity agenda to the nation as I stood here. We made real progress together.
A unity agenda.
Mm-hmm. It's called "Do What I Say or Else."
We passed
Or else we'll make you eat the
gun safety law,
bugs.
making historic investments in mental health. We launched the ARPA-H drive for breakthrough in the fight
Wait, do you see this
cancer,
now?
Alzheimer's, and diabetes.
Yeah.
So much more.
Griftcast IRL.
We passed the Heath
Nice.
Robinson PACT Act, named after the late Iraq War veteran whose story about exposure to toxic burn kits I shared here last year.
Sherry got that on a sign on her house. It's hilarious.
Nice.
So much more to do. We can do it together. Joining us tonight is a father named Doug from Newton, New Hampshire. He wrote Jill, my wife, a letter, and me as well, about his courageous daughter, Courtney. A contagious laugh.
And there's a camera right on top of
Her
it.
sister's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Shared a story all too familiar to millions of Americans and many of you in the audience. Courtney discovered pills in high school. It spiraled into addiction and eventually death from a fentanyl overdose. She was just 20 years old. Describing the last 8 years without her, Doug said, "There's no worse pain." Yet their family has turned pain to purpose, working to end the stigma and change laws. He told us he wants to start a journey toward American recovery. Doug, we're with you. Fentanyl is killing more than 70,000 Americans a year. Big. So let's launch a major surge to stop fentanyl production and the sale and trafficking with more drug detection machines, inspection cargo, stop pills and powder at the border.
Well, why don't you stop
Working
all the
with
people
couriers
coming
like
over the border
FedEx.
first, mother sucker?
Expect more packages for drugs. Strong penalties to crack down on fentanyl trafficking. Second, let's do more on mental health, especially for our children. When millions of young people are struggling with bullying, violence, trauma, we give them greater access to mental health care at their schools. We must finally hold social media companies accountable for experimenting they're doing running children for profit.
What?
There's time to pass
Running children for profit? What?
Running children for profit?
That's what it says.
That on our kids. And
Don't be
teenagers.
running children for profit.
For
Ban
collecting
targeted
personal
advertising
data
of children.
and
And
targeted
approach
advertising.
limits
Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
like, what the fuck, dude?
on all of us. Third,
What the hell is Brandon on about?
more to keep this nation's one's truly sacred obligation to equip those we send into harm's way and care for them and their families when they come home. Job training, job placement for veterans and their spouses as they come to return to civilian life. Helping veterans afford the rent.
They're talking about
because No one
TikTok.
should be homeless in America, especially someone who
We got a new
served the
follower
country.
on TikTok today.
You're on TikTok?
Yeah, dude, I downloaded it.
Oh my god.
So now I got China finger banging my phone.
Exactly.
Doug, Dennis
I'm fine
McDonough,
with
Your
it.
battery's going to last half as long now.
we had a first real
I'm
discussion
testing
and asked
that.
him to take the job.
And then
Friday
I'm gonna
evening.
probably get one of those
We were
Pixel
losing up to
phones.
25 veterans
Yeah.
a day. Suicide. Now we're losing 17 a day to the silent scourge of suicide. 17 veterans a day are committing suicide.
That's because the United States
More than
government
all
isn't
the
helping
people being
them.
killed in the war.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Folks,
like, whose fault is it?
VA is doing everything
Is it
it
my
can,
fault? Is it their
including
fault?
expanding mental health screening, proven programs that recruits veterans to help other veterans understand what they're going through, get them the help they need. We got to do more. And fourth, last year, Jill and I reignited the cancer moonshot that I was able to start with President Obama.
I'm a
asking me to
rhino.
lead our administration on this issue. Our goal is to cut the cancer death rates at least by 50% in the next 25 years. Turn more cancers from death sentences to treatable diseases. Provide more support for patients and their families. It's personal to so many of us in this audience. Joining us are Morris and Candice, an Irishman and the daughter of immigrants from Panama. They met and fell in love in New York City and got married in the same chapel Jill and I got married in New York City. Kindred spirits. He wrote us a letter about his little daughter, Ava. and I saw her just before I came over. She was just a year old when she was diagnosed with rare kidney disease, cancer. After 26 blood transfusions,
Whoa,
11 rounds of radiation,
that's a
8
lot.
rounds of chemo, 1 kidney removed, giving a 5% survival rate. He wrote how in the darkest moments he thought, if she goes, I can't stay. Many of you have been through that as well. Jill and I understand that like so many of you. And he read Jill's book describing our family's cancer journey and how we tried to steal moments of joy where we could with Bo. For them, that glimmer of joy was the half smile of their baby girl. It meant everything to them.
The half smile?
They never gave up hope.
I have no fucking idea what this
Little
guy's
Amy
talking
never
about
gave
right
up
now.
hope. She turns 4 next month.
I have no idea either.
They just found out.
What does that have anything to do with the
It is
government in general
PTR.
at all?
She's on her way to
Nothing.
being cured of cancer. And she's watching
Cured
from the White
cancer.
House.
Government's not curing the cancer.
I told you, dude, the drugs only last for like an hour, so now he's just into extra innards right now.
It's like freeform shit.
He's just riffing at this point.
Lost. Let this be a truly American moment that rallies the country and the world together and proves that we can still do big things. 20 years ago, under the leadership of President Bush and countless advocates,
We just flew around the moon.
he
What the fuck
undertook
are
a
you talking
bipartisan
about?
effort through PEPFAR to transform the global fight against HIV/AIDS. It's been a huge success.
Did you just say
thought big.
huge?
AIDS?
Thought
He said
large.
huge success on AIDS.
I believe we can do the same thing with cancer.
But did they cure AIDS and I didn't hear about
Let's end
this?
cancer as we know it,
I think they're said they're working on it.
once and for all.
Fifth person likely cured
Folks,
of HIV is in
There's
another
one reason why
long-term
we've been able to
remission.
do all of these things. Our democracy itself. It's the most fundamental thing of all. With democracy, everything's possible. Without it, nothing is. The last few years, our democracy has been threatened and attacked, put at risk, put to the test in this very room on January the 6th.
Oh my
And
god.
then just a few months ago, an unhinged big lie, assailant unleashed a political violence, the home of the then Speaker of the House of Representatives.
Uh-oh. He's
Using the
there,
very
sitting
same
right
language
next to
the
Bono.
insurrectionists used as they stalked these halls and chanted on January 6th. Here tonight in this chamber is a man who bears the scars of that brutal attack.
Scars?
Tough and as strong, as resilient as they get.
What
My
scars?
friend Paul Pelosi. Paul, stand up.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that hat that he's
So,
wearing. Such a cool guy.
A gay hippie attacks him, and this is somehow tied to January 6th.
Yeah, now it's January 6th. That gay hippie was part of the
Such a heinous act
insurrection,
should have never happened.
coming after Pelosi.
We must all speak out.
Yeah.
No place for political violence in
You
America.
suck, Bono.
We have to protect the right to vote, not suppress the fundamental right. Honor the results of our elections, not subvert the will of the people. We have to uphold the rule of law and restore trust in our institutions of democracy. We must give hate and extremism in any form no safe harbor.
But people could just walk across the border with
Democracy
safe harbor, no problem.
Must
Mhm.
not be a partisan issue. It's an American issue.
America's
Every
not a
generation of
democracy.
Americans has faced a moment where they have been called to protect our democracy, defend it, stand up for it. And this is our moment. My fellow Americans, we meet tonight at an inflection point, one of those moments that only a few generations ever face, where the
These
direction
microaggressions are
we
showing.
now take is going to decide the course of this nation for decades to come. We're not bystanders of history. We're not powerless before the forces that confront us. It's within our power of we, the people. We're facing the test of our time. We have to be the nation we've always been at our best, optimistic, hopeful, forward-looking. A nation that embraces light over dark, hope over fear,
The
unity over
Republic?
division, stability over chaos. We have to see each other not as enemies, but as fellow Americans. We're good people. The only nation in the world built on an idea The only one. Other nations are defined by geography, ethnicity. But we're the only nation based on an idea that all of us, every one of us, is created equal in the image of God. A nation that stands as a beacon to the world. A nation in a new age of possibilities. So I've
A
come
new age of
to fulfill my
possibility.
constitutional obligation
Oh,
to report in the State of the Union. And here's my report.
Wait.
Because the soul of this nation is strong, because the backbone of this nation is strong, because the people of this nation are strong, the State of the Union is strong.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
I'm not new to this place. I stand here tonight, having served as long as about any one of you have ever served here. But I've never been more optimistic about our future, about the future of America. We just remember who we are. We're the United States of America, and there's nothing beyond our capacity if we do it together. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our troops? What the hell is he talking about? What troops?
Wait, what troops? We don't have any troops out anywhere besides where they're already at.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think we were in active fighting anywhere. What troops is he protecting?
You suck.
Well, there you have it, folks. The State of the Union address. I mean, he gave us a solid hour. He gave us a solid hour of semi-coherent
I do have to compliment the man for staying awake that long.
Yeah, like I've never seen him.
Because I had a hard time staying awake that long.
I mean, especially for this. Wait, are you wearing a white one?
Yeah.
You're wearing a white one.
Yeah.
White with black stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Just peeping it, just checking it out, just seeing what's up with it, seeing what you got going on, seeing what you're working with.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the State of the Union with Mr. Joe Biden, man. I mean, like, where do we even start, dude? Where do we even start? Is there even anything?
Biden?
Yeah, like, I mean, he made it through. That last 16 minutes last 20 minutes was probably the most painful because he was completely losing it. And somebody just bought some shit. CV just bought a Griftcast IRL tie-dye t-shirt. That's very nice of you.
That's got to be like the third or fourth one, right?
No, she got the tie-dye hoodie the last time.
Okay.
She's got the tie-dye hoodie. She's got the tie-dye shirt. She's got a bunch of other stuff too. It seems she got like 3 hoodies actually. So she got herself a lot of hoodies. You guys want to see what she actually bought? Let's take a look. Yes, let's take a look at what she bought. Hold on a second. Let me reshare my window here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I wonder which one she bought. But she bought one of these guys right here. Thank you, CV, for your generous patronage.
Yeah. Awesome.
And I never knew that the January 6 people attacked Paul Pelosi. I thought that, like...
I didn't either. I thought there was his gay buddy that attacked him.
Yeah, I thought, like, he called that dude over for her, and then, like, he was like, yeah, I need to get some of that gay sex. And then he was like, well, what do you want? He was like, I want you to beat me with this hammer.
Yeah, he wanted some of that hammer sex.
And then he was like, where's your wife? And then Paul Pelosi was all like, don't worry about my wife. She's at the Capitol.
She ain't here.
Yeah, that's what I kind of see coming from her. At least a little bit. I mean, he didn't seem very coherent at all. I mean,
no.
Right about here.
With the support
is when everything kind of went down. And like,
Mhm.
honestly, this guy right here, MVP, like he's totally deserves to be there or whatever. Cause he stopped that crazy Asian dude
Yeah.
killing all those people or more people, I should say. And I mean, honestly, he gets to chill behind. He gets to hang out with fucking Bono and Paul Pelosi. And they're probably not even saying a fucking word to him, but right? Like not even talking to him. Like, do you think Bono even said a word to this dude? Oh, hi, Bono.
I didn't see him say a word to this dude at all.
Now, I wish there was like a camera on them the whole entire time so I could just watch it, figure it out. I mean, look at Schumer. He just all slouched over and hunched over. Look at that shit. Stand up straight, motherfucker. Jesus Christ. I don't give a shit if you're old. What? Sell your coins.
Wait, I think I see a picture of the hammer.
Where?
Is it here? Let me bring it up here real quick. Hang on.
What hammer?
Yeah, that's weird. It's not letting me click on a thing here.
What thing?
Do we have like to share the screen?
We already got a screen shared.
Yeah, close it. That's bizarre. Here, hang on. Let me do something here.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with you. He's just gonna restart. Okay, he's gonna restart. I had another like fucking window open over here. I don't know what I did with it. Yeah, I guess it's just gone. Oh, right. Blue and on. Wait, what is this right here? Oh, wow. Nice hammer, dude. Hot sale Jack Love G-Spot hammer sex toy vibrator for sex life. Why don't you bring yourself back in?
Am I not back in? I thought I was back in.
Now you're back in because I clicked you in.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I just did a refresh with the window. Yeah, Jack Murphy, I think, uses the same one, so it's a popular hammer.
Yeah, it looks like a popular hammer.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Bluey and still can't delete his profile image, so they suspended his account again.
Oh, he couldn't delete it?
Yeah, they're not allowing him to delete his profile image.
So they're saying, we'll let you back on if you delete your profile, but you can't log in to delete your profile.
Yeah, he can't delete it. He tries to, and it will not let him. And it's because he had Twitter Blue, right? So when you have Twitter Blue, you can't, every time you update your profile picture, it has to be approved.
Yeah, exactly.
And they broke it, basically. They broke the system.
So they're not approving him removing his profile that they told him to remove.
Correct. Like, he can't do it. He can't do it. He can't do it.
That's freaking awesome. Hey, while we're talking about Twitter, since I got so few people following me on Twitter, if anyone that isn't following me on Twitter, you want to give me a follow, that'd be awesome.
Why do you want people to follow me?
TX.
Didn't even. Nah, fuck that. Don't follow him. He doesn't even fucking follow me back.
I do too.
You didn't even follow the Griftcast.
I totally follow you.
I caught you in 4K right here lying.
Oh, I followed Defango. I guess I don't follow the new one.
Yeah, you don't follow the
Defango.
Well, you don't follow this one.
Which one? This one? Yeah, well, it's probably because I didn't know it existed. So, well, you here. Follow me and I'll follow you back.
I'm already following you.
No. Okay, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, tell people. Okay, there it is. Sergine. It's just Sergine TX is the account. Give me follows.
I posted it.
Cool. Twitter. And distorted.
It's so loud.
Is it supposed to be distorted or not?
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be that distorted. I don't know. I just pushed the Fortnite dance button on the soundboard.
Huh.
I didn't know what it sounded like. I mean, it was, could sound anything, like anything.
Yeah, that's good. Is it just Griftcast or is it no? Somebody else has Griftcast.
What do you mean somebody else is?
Somebody else has
Griftcast IRL.
Griftcast. Totally.
It's Griftcast IRL. I know somebody already has Griftcast.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Griftcast IRL. Why I put Griftcast IRL? Because somebody already had Griftcast.
Why do I not see it?
What's wrong with you?
It's like not finding it.
Are you just like Griftcast IRL?
Yeah, that's literally what I just did. Let me go home, search Griftcast IRL.
I just think you're having personal problems. Is what I'm thinking.
I'll show you. Check this out. Let me show you. Let's see, where is it?
Bruh.
Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. So right there, Griftcast IRL, right?
Yeah, but you put a space.
Where?
Man, I can't even barely see that.
I know it's like got a big screen. Well, I'll just retype it. Griftcast IRL.
Go to Griftcast IRL.
Oh, well, I didn't see the little G there. I thought, okay, that's where it was. Follow. There you go. See, I'm following you.
Now you're following our account. Wow. Congratulations.
I know, right? Yeah. So
Finally
give me
did
some
it.
more follows.
Now you can
who's
go.
This guy? Who's this dude?
That's Stark Brandon.
The white bearded dude?
Yeah, that's the guy that just gave the speech or whatever.
Oh, I didn't see the beard. Okay. Oh yeah. I guess it was him.
What Joe Biden would look like if he had a beard on and he was dark.
Nice. He was
Brandon
much
or
better.
whatever.
I'll tell you that much.
I mean, I would have probably voted for that guy if he was all badass like that.
Yeah,
Not the real Joe Biden. The real Joe Biden's a piece of shit, but
that's true. Dark Brandon.
You can't win every single one of them, dog.
No.
Is this State of the
Union bingo? I like that. Yeah.
So we got unions, sick of trickle down, millionaires and billionaires. We got all the whole fucking first line, dog.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even have to go through it. We already got the whole line just reading it.
Did he say I'm serious? I don't remember. Did he say that?
I heard I'm serious.
You did? Okay.
Very clearly, I heard I'm serious. I also didn't hear, but I didn't hear you couldn't buy a cannon, so that one's definitely not it.
He didn't say no joke. Yeah, he didn't say no joke this time around.
Yeah, I didn't hear no joke. Bottom up and the middle out. I heard that one.
You did?
I heard think about it. Yep. I heard more diverse. I did. Mm-hmm. Let's see. The best days of this country are ahead of us.
I didn't hear that. You did?
I did not hear that. I heard a variation of that. Where is it written?
Didn't hear that.
Black hole in your chest?
Did not hear that.
No. We get the middle one because it's Biden or whatever.
Yeah. Didn't hear
Empty
that
chair
one.
at the kitchen table. Nope. Lies about voting rights. Nope.
Nope.
Coach a family member.
Multiple times.
Yep. Yeah, multiple times. Lies more about jobs created than any other president.
About that.
Absolutely did that. Something that looks like America.
Mm-hmm. Lowest unemployment. Totally lied about that.
Yep. Lowest employment 50 years. Lied about that. First black woman Supreme Court justice.
Did not mention.
Didn't mention that. No. We still have more work to do.
Did say that. Yep.
Violence is never appropriate.
Kind of a variant.
Yeah, I got a variant of that, but not exactly.
He did mention Delaware with his dad.
No reason.
Yep.
Talk about that. We're the only country not based on religion.
He did say that. He totally said that.
He did say that. Almost verbatim. And then the little bit of breathing room. Yep, he did say that.
Did he say that? Okay.
He did say that. So pretty much we almost full boarded it, except for the Dear Kevlar vest can't buy a cannon. And I didn't really like. I heard a variation of the best days are ahead of us, but like I didn't see that one.
No, he
It's
got a lot of them.
literally-
A lot of them are filled in.
Yeah, so like
I
there's
assume
still
somebody
right here.
tweeted this before it came out, right? Okay.
Yeah, this came out 2 days before it came out. So like we got
Climate change, yes. QAnon, no. MAGA. Did he even say the MAGA? I don't remember him saying
he
MAGA.
didn't say MAGA.
He definitely
did not
said
say
Ukraine. He said fossil fuels. He did not say "Come on, man."
Golf.
I don't remember golf.
remember hearing
He
golf.
talked about EVs.
Didn't really.
He did talk. He did. He talked about coronavirus. Yep.
Yeah. ACA, Obamacare. Yep.
Yep.
Systematic racism.
I mean,
Yep.
he didn't really say it, but he implied it.
Yeah, he applied it big time. George Floyd. I don't think he actually.
There's a new
referenced it.
replacement black guy.
Yeah, new replacement guy that they brought in. So I guess that's the place for
that
George
just needs to
Floyd.
get updated. Yeah.
Kim Jong Un. I don't remember
I don't
hearing
recall.
Kim
that.
Jong-un.
Yeah.
What does he mean? His poor. What do you mean your poor eardrums, Grifty? Was it from when I?
Is it too loud right now? Are we too loud for you right now? Is that what you're saying, or was that crazy loud music that was distorted?
Fortnite mode music. Thanks a lot, Grifty, for the $2 with Super Chat. We appreciate you, guy. We appreciate you, my guy. Yes, we do.
Yeah, you blew out his eardrums, and he felt like he had to donate.
It's all right, dude. When you need to get
he's
one
5
of those
minutes behind.
phones.
That's what it is.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we just blew out his eardrum.
Nice.
Sorry.
Then something just snapped. Something inside of me. I didn't care anymore.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I don't know what I was doing there.
Did
you talk about tanks? No, Putin.
He didn't talk about tanks. He did mention Putin briefly.
How come they have Ukraine on here twice?
Yeah, he did mention it more than once, so that'll work. Trump. By reference, because he said the previous administration.
Yeah, so he did sort of mention him. Women's rights? Yeah, I guess.
Abortion?
More like
abortion, I guess.
Abortion. Yep. 200,000 deaths?
I don't know what that means. Nope.
No.
Mask mandates? Nope, that's old.
Nope. Police reform? Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And Obama.
Yep. He did not mention by name, but he did talk about continuation of Obamacare.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking for that Fortnite sound again. I want to play it again.
Okay, everybody turn off your ears.
Yeah, just cover your ears because it's about to come. No, I'm gonna just play it at random because I want people's ears bleed. Yeah, they actually got thrown out into the. Wow, what's this right here?
Everyone's trying to date me. Yeah, he did say that.
He actually did say that, actually. So, I mean, are we done with the State of the Union? Can we be done with this now? I do this every year.
Yeah.
I watch it on stream, and then I talk about it.
I try to watch it usually. Sure.
It's garbage. It was garbage.
It's a thing.
It doesn't give me any type of, what do you call it, hope for the future.
No.
Or if I was supposed to get hope for the future, I got none.
Mm-hmm.
I got none. And then somebody posted this in the Discord, like, why the fuck was this dude making out with Joe Biden?
Wait, who is that?
Doug Ermhoff.
I don't know who's that.
I don't know who that is, but that's what his name is.
That's Biden's wife?
Yeah, it's Joe Biden.
That's
Doug Ermhoff.
Okay, I guess that's his
dude, do you think he's
boyfriend?
The second gentleman of the United States? What the fuck is that?
That's the husband of the laughing monster.
Oh, that's Kamala Harris's husband.
Yeah, that must be her husband.
Got some swinging, dude. You think Kamala Harris is taking it from?
Yeah, think Kamala doesn't swing? Come on.
And fucking Doug Ermhoff on the back, dude. Whoa. I mean, I guess Joe would have to be.
We gotta get a sound effect of her cackle.
I mean, I can probably find it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Uh-huh.
Found it.
Nice.
I'm gonna come.
We did it, Joe.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come. Do not come. Do not come.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
We did it. We did it.
Yo, you kiss my wife on the lips, you losing them. Damn, son. I'm only gonna kiss your wife on the lips then, dog. What the fuck, bro? I thought you were cool, man. I think this is the only other thing that I see that's interesting.
Yeah.
Mr. Andy No was locked out on Twitter after reporting how in Eugene, Oregon, they're mobilizing Black Bloc to possibly attack the TPUSA campus event tonight.
And he was removed from Twitter for that.
Yeah, well, he was locked out of his account, so he can't post and tell everybody what's going on, so that we could actually, I don't know, maybe stop that shit. Start reporting on all these fucking terrorists burning down buildings and stuff. Like they're doing it the night of the State of the Union, right? Like, look at that, dude. Coming in on 10 fleets flagged down, all related to Antifa.
Wow.
Every single one of them. And look, it's Jeremy of all people that's actually saying something about it.
Is he? Oh, that's amazing. What's the drama about this now? Let's bring up Jeremy.
Well, it's not drama. It's just them talking about how Andy got banned when he's trying to talk about Antifa, which is literally the main thing that he's been talking about for a really long time.
Right. So, I mean, what's Jeremy saying? Oh, he's just notating it?
Just saying it's flagged down.
Okay.
Yeah, just putting information out.
Looks like Elon Musk is failing in his duty to protect free speech. I don't know what makes people think Elon Musk gives a shit about free speech.
Yeah, well, other than the fact that he said that he cared about it, but now he's basically showing us that he really don't give no fucks, dog.
He does not give a shit, man.
Locked account.
Fascist scum. Okay, so who's the fascist scum that's on their campus? And you know?
TPUSA.
Oh, a turning point.
Doing an event. That's what I
just said. Okay.
TPUSA is doing an event February 7th.
Is it live streamed at all? Do we have a stream from that event? I wonder.
I don't know.
Let me look real quick on Mr. YouTube.
Antifa, Oregon. Then upload date. A month ago.
Yeah, this is a while ago. I mean, the latest thing from them was 5 hours ago. They did a thing.
Yeah, I got 5-6 hours ago seeing something. I just have Antifa on live. Not a fucking thing. Not a fucking thing. So let's try TPUSA. Yep, they usually don't live stream their events as far as I can tell, but they have.
How about Charlie Kirk? Is he at that one? Maybe his channel's doing something.
Maybe.
Let's see. Charlie Kirk.
So let's just look at TPUSA on the. I'm gonna search that on Twitter.
Nope.
Go under videos and see what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the last thing that they shared was on the 3rd, so doesn't seem like there's anything coming on. Although we got snowflakes being heard, all you TPUSA cultists hate America, just pack up and get the fuck out. Wow. Yeah, I
can't even use YouTube anymore, dude. All I have for recommendation are videos with Tim Pool's face on them. That's like 100% of my recommended videos right now.
Well, it's what happens when, there's big shit happening in the world, my friend.
Where's my cool animal video? Okay, cool. Here's one. I can't lose my animal videos, dude. That's my mainstay.
Well, stop fucking Googling Eliza Blue on YouTube, motherfucker.
I know. I need to stop doing that.
Whose fault is that other than yours?
Oh, it's totally my fault. I know. It's because it's all based on what I'm Googling, but...
Oh, look at this. Andy,
I want my cool animal ones.
they actually
What's this?
posted this
Oh.
on a post millennial.
Post-millennial?
See what
Yeah.
Andy's got to
So,
say.
there's a whole infrastructure now to get people there and to get the wider leftist public on board with their movement. And of course, their movement is built on lies. They're
What's up,
saying
MB?
this training
Have a good one, Grifty.
police to
Hey,
kill
Grifty.
black and brown people, and it's an absolute lie. All the
This doesn't seem recent. Literally, that's like all Jeremy is doing is just fucking sharing whatever was on the post millennial article on the Twitter. Fucker.
Griftmaster himself.
Griftmaster Flex himself. That's a good idea, though. I should do the same thing. I'll probably get more pop on it, though.
Go to post-millennial and start sharing shit.
Just like start copying everything directly off
dude.
of it.
Next thing you know, you're going to be like looking at your watch. Okay, I'm almost at 22 minutes. I just got to talk for another 4 minutes.
And then
what did I say? Let me just repeat everything. Well, that's what Tim does when he's doing his news segments.
Let's see. 1 tweet deleted. 2, 3, 4. 4. I see 4 tweets deleted. 5.
From Andy?
Yeah, I'm just scrolling down his feed. 6.
What the hell? That's bullshit.
Which means that they're still recently deleted because it keeps it up like that for like a day or so. Wait, who's... Oh. I'm like, why the fuck am I blocked from seeing that shit? So 6 is what I've seen so far in the last like day. 7, there's another one. So yeah, they're definitely making him delete tweets and shit. That's for sure. He's probably locked out for like a 12-hour. Let's see, Eugene, Oregon. Let's just see if there's anything going on over there. There's Charlie Kirk just saying that there's something going on with the TPUSA event. There's fucking there's Ding Dong Chong saying same to saying. Yeah, he's not gonna be streaming that shit, dude. It looks like, I mean, there's really no evidence to suggest that there's any actual direct actions happening, but let's say it's already happened in Eugene, Oregon. Yeah, not really anything coming out over here that says anything going on. I mean, you would see it. We would have already seen something, just like scrolling down a little bit.
Probably.
And the only thing anybody's talking about in Eugene, Oregon right now is them banning natural gas. That's it. Oh, you can't use natural gas anymore, but anything else, yeah, it looks like it's pretty much dead, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe fake news from TPUSA?
Maybe. I'd be surprised if they don't have something tomorrow morning. Then I guess maybe they just aren't doing anything live.
Yeah, I guess maybe they aren't doing anything. They usually do it sometimes live, sometimes
I'm just trying
not.
to make sure my algorithm is adjusting to my cute animal videos so I don't just get flooded with all the political crap.
Oh, good, because I don't want to get flooded with the blue crap, too. No. So I guess we're pretty much done with that one for tonight. We watched the State of the Union address.
Yeah,
it was all right. I mean, cool, man. I mean, you got anything else for the people other than Joe Biden sucks?
Let me think. I mean, we kind of covered a lot in our morning segment. Well, afternoon segment.
Lot. I know my
really
voice
a morning segment.
I'm still trying to recover my voice.
Yeah. You said you got some chewables or suckables or something there for it?
Yeah, I just have a sore throat. Talking too much.
Yeah. Well, make sure you're drinking some iced tea while you're talking.
Yeah, sure.
I always find that helps.
Just drinking like Theraflu and shit right now. I don't really have the flu, but the cough drops seem to work pretty good.
Yeah, they're usually
although there's some Mucinex ones that I've never had before.
Are they menthol or what flavor are they?
Echinacea and honey.
Oh yeah. So they're kind of mentholy. Echinacea tastes like menthol, right?
Sort of.
Yeah.
I don't like the menthol, full menthol. I like
the orange ones the most.
I got the soothing comfort stuff because I don't really have a cough per se, you know. I don't know. It's just they didn't have very many options, bro. They only had one box of like, this shit right here.
Yeah, we need some super chats coming in so you can buy some better quality cough drops, man.
I mean, it's really all they had was the Mucinex ones, and then they had like the big bag of Halls, and I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. So
I think people are dropping off. Yeah.
Yeah, we're done, dude. Yeah, we're done.
Drift drops. We're
off.
done.
We're
there you
done,
go.
Dude.
Now you know everything, guys.
Now you know it. We watched the thing. I might be back. I might not. We don't really know, We've been working really hard.
It's 10 o'clock here. I'm definitely not going to be back today. I'm going to be back tomorrow.
Good. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow then, G's. And
adios, man.
Tonight.
Take it easy.
Later, dude.
And watch my little cute animal videos for a while.
All right, man. Later. Beep, beep, beep. All right, and then there was just one. Well, it's before we finish up the stream for today, we got to call everything out that came through. We had Grifty giving us a $2 donation. Thanks to Grifty again for hooking us up. Sorry for blowing out your ears. We had the illustrious and fabulous CB buying a Griftcast IRL tie-dye t-shirt. Hell yeah. Thank you for supporting the channel. We truly appreciate that. To no one here yet, we got a $5 super chat. Talk about the State of the Union and shit, which is what we were actually doing here today, which is pretty nice. We had a Rigic Fusion with $2 through super chat, saying that this was elder abuse and he should be asleep, mentioning Joe Biden. Theta Naya gave us a $9.99 through super chat, saying that Corn Pop gotta go. Corn Pop gotta go. We had Mr. John Barton. John Barton became a member for the channel, and we love members. When you hit that join button, you just become that much better as a person in real life. We love that monthly steez. Thank you very much for showing us your support. We had Virginia Olson, always a fan of the channel, been around for a really long time. Much love to you. Thank you for the $4 super chat. We truly appreciate you, and thank you very much. And like the MVP of the stream today, right? Coming through, making sure I can pay the bills. Like today, we got no one here yet with $125. Direct donation straight through our website. And we appreciate you because when you donate through the website, griftcastirl.com, it still does pop up there. I'm just going to pop that up there one more time because that's just a beautiful thing to see. It's a beautiful thing to see. It's awesome. And with that, we're pretty much done here, folks. So thank you so much for joining us. Lots of love and support to y'all. Thank you for, being with us. And then hopefully my voice is doing better tomorrow so we can be cool and stuff. Well, thanks a lot, folks. And oh my God, Lantern Light just became a member, dude. Welcome to the fam, Lantern Light. Thanks for doing that right there. That's what I'm talking about. You get lots of love. We're going to get some rest, and then we're going to hit it back hard tomorrow, unless I can't sleep or something like that. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. Either way, thank you very much, everybody that came and kicked it. Make sure you hit the follow button, like button, subscribe button, join button, whatever button, and we'll see you again on the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye now. Later. Au revoir. Au revoir. Time to go. It is time to go now. I don't know where you're going, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere else on YouTube, so you're not actually going anywhere. You're just hitting a button or something. You're probably just like hitting a button. You're like, boop. Bye. Later. I'm like doing a thing right now, but I can't actually find the thing that I'm looking for. Like, where the fuck is the media source? I don't. What the fuck is happening? Oh, okay, it was that one. That's weird. I kind of remember it being something else. Huh. Weird. Well, bye. See you later. Au revoir. Be cool out there. Peace. Bye-bye now.